All right, everybody, hope you're doing well. We have our first stand-up comedian of the evening going to perform with us, Mr. Billy Willig. Let's give him a nice round of applause.
Thank you. I texted these guys, my friends, to let them know I was going to be late, and I showed up right on time, man. That's a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I was late because I got hung up at my job. I work at a computer store. I've worked in IT for about 6 years. It was a wonderful learning experience. I've learned so much. Like, I learned that some people still say www dot when they tell me the name of their website. That's a waste of time, y'all. By the time you get finished saying www dot, with today's technology, I've already found your website. I found out which celebrity you look the most like, and I stole your identity. So, PS5 secured.
Yeah.
Much obliged, Robert Fisherman of 513 Waterbrook Lane.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm a fan of language, so, you know, I appreciate that you want to use the formal pronunciation of a website's name. That's very fancy. I like that. But if you're going to do that, you got to do the whole thing, right? The formal pronunciation, it's https:// www.pornhub.com. That's the formal pronunciation. Very fancy. I see we got a great crowd here tonight. I like how they could only afford like 12 feet of AstroTurf. That's nice. And then they said, the rest of it, just make it look like a gerbil's cage or whatever. They got like some aquarium pebbles and I guess plastic bags. Is that what that is poking out? Some trash bags. You ever notice that a trash bag is the only thing you buy just to immediately put in the trash can? That's sad, right? I'm the trash bag of comedians. The U.S. government wants to ban TikTok. Apparently China's spying on us or whatever. Aren't criminals going to find a way to get their hands on TikTok anyway? Right? They're scaring me with the listening technology and the spying. It's starting to scare me. Like, my phone started giving me notifications when I wake up, telling me how long it's going to take me to get to work in the morning with traffic updates and all that. And that's very frightening to me because I don't have a job. So one day I just said, screw it. Where do I work? Let's find out together, China. I could use the money. So I got my car, I drove, followed Google Maps for about 15 minutes. Man, I ended up at the Claremont Lounge.
Yeah.
Not my finest hour. Jason was there. Dom and Steven were there. Apparently I go to Claremont Lounge every day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. My phone thinks I work there. So I went in to get an application. And they said I had to apply online. Science has gone too far. Dom's got his Harry Potter glasses on 24/7. You sleep in those glasses, Dom? Are they? He's like, I need a doctor. I need something that'll make me look like a hipster comedian. Said, I got just the prescription. Remember when all we had to worry about was Harry Potter and that Harry Potter was glorifying the occult and corrupting our kids? That was all we had to worry about? Like, listen, man. I'm a Christian. I go to church. I play in the worship band, you know? My faith cannot be challenged by 12-year-old kids conjuring potions and riding broomsticks and shit, you know? What kind of religion do you have that can be challenged by, like, a little boy who has to fight a snake. That makes no sense. Like, man, I used to believe in the one true God, but then I read this other book, and a little boy talks to snakes, and somebody drank unicorn blood. Now I don't know what to believe. Climate change is a bunch of liberal bullshit, right, guys? Am I right? Yeah. No, I used to believe in climate change. You know, I watched all the documentaries. But then I saw this other film where this really buff dude picks up a hammer, and it said that he controls the weather. So now I don't know what to believe. He fought the Hulk. It was wild. What happened to the Girls Gone Wild girls? Where are they now? Are they still going wild? Are they still girls? These are things I need to know. They gotta at least be women by now, right? I don't know. I don't have Comedy Central anymore. I don't even have cable. I need to know, man. They gotta at least be women right now. We need a Girls Gone Wild reboot. Someone called Disney. It'll be called Women Gone Wild. Women and non-binary persons gone wild. I thought nipples were shaped like stars until my first girlfriend. We were making out. She took her shirt off. I was like, where are the stars? Where are the logos? It's fine, y'all. I understand that you guys were just here to drink and had no idea there was a show going on. I'm aware of that. It's just that my dominatrix is making me do this. I'm not allowed to come unless I bomb at a brewery in Marietta. Luckily there's Luckily there's a lot of breweries in Marietta. This was the Schoolhouse Brewery. When I was in school, the Schoolhouse Brew was codeine and Sprite. Do they serve codeine and Sprite here? Or do they just serve like bocce ball and neck bandanas? Right, my man? Yeah, I'll order the neck bandana. You guys want to read some fucking Mary Kay Andrews or something? Would that be more entertaining than my set if I just hit up the library? I like how there's a public library here in the most like random commercial zone. Like, who's gonna be walking by here besides like a tweaker at 4 a.m. and be like, oh shit, Mary Kay Andrews? I don't know. This is great, man. Franklin Gateway. I love Franklin Gateway. You come for the tacos and you stay because you got sex trafficked. There's a hotel right down the street. They got busted for sex trafficking. Topical. I read the news. Nah, man. I got Disney Plus, you know. I'm balling out here. I don't pay for it, but I got it. I wanted to watch all the Marvel movies, all the superhero movies. I wanted to watch them in order, so I started with Captain America. Captain America was a sad movie. Have you guys seen this movie? Terrible movie. You haven't seen it, Jason? I'm gonna tell you what happens in that movie. They take a guy who's like as skinny as you, who wants to join the army, but they won't let him because he's as skinny as you, and probably a Democrat at the time. And he wants to join the army. They won't let him. So then they just like give him experimental steroids. They don't tell him they're gonna do this. They're just like, hey, I know a way you can join the army. You let us do some like weird Nazi shit on you. And then he gets all jacked up and taller somehow. And they never told him they were gonna do that to him. They just did it. And then he's hitting on the beautiful government agent, Agent Carter, the whole movie. But she never lets him hit. And then he crashes Red Skull, the bad guy's plane, into an iceberg in the end and dies a virgin. It was a sad movie. And then they resurrect him. They pull him out of the ice, and it's supposed to be like modern times. And he's supposed to be the superhero in like 2020. But that wasn't realistic to me, because what's Captain America going to do in 2020? What's Captain America going to do about climate change? You can't beat up climate change. It's not real, you know? What's Captain America going to do about the Middle East? You don't solve that problem by beating people up. We've tried. It doesn't work. If Captain America was around in 2020, he would probably end up a politician, right? Context clues, look at his outfit, he'd be Republican. And then people would just talk shit about him on Twitter. He would be John McCain. That was a sad movie. I didn't like it. How come the SunTrust Bank spent all this money to build a big-ass stadium in Marietta, and then they just sold it to another bank? What was that about? Feel like we haven't talked about this? New bank was called like Truist Bank or something like that. I heard they were going to call the new stadium Truther Stadium. And they were going to put Obama's long-form birth certificate up there next to the scoreboard. Like, instead of the national anthem, they were just going to read Hillary's emails. Alex Jones throws the first pitch. I moved into an apartment recently with my girlfriend. My apartment has a weird policy. I'm not allowed to have any plants on the back porch. That's a weird policy, right? My girlfriend's pissed she doesn't have anywhere to put all of her mini cacti from Home Depot anymore. I'm not that mad about it. I don't really care. Like, lucky for me, all my marijuana plants were meant to be kept indoors anyway. So it's fine. You can vape weed now with a vaporizer. Pretty cool. They don't like it when you bring those weed cartridges on an airplane, though. They get mad. Because I had the genius idea, you know, CBD is legal in all 50 states. So there I am at the airport, and TSA pulled me aside. They found my weed cartridge. So they said, "What's this?" And I said, "Relax, it's CBD." And then they said, "Well, then why was it up your ass?" And thank you. They didn't let me on the plane. But it works better that way. Hear me out. It doesn't have to go through the liver. A little bit about me. My favorite song about a man in a box is "Man in the Box" by Alice in Chains. I think the @ symbol on like Twitter, it should have been the symbol for around, because it's an A, and then the tail of the A, it goes around the A, right? I like waitresses. They always ask me if I'm okay. Yeah, I'm not. I got 1 minute left. I know that because I got this Radio Shack alarm clock up here. What? Did you drive all the way up to Hartwell, Georgia to go to Radio Shack just to get this alarm clock? Steven, stop looking at your phone. I'm doing a setup here. You look like Meatwad. John Chappell's from England. He looks like he's from Hartwell, Georgia and works at the Radio Shack. Everyone else looks like they should be at a brewery tonight. And you all seem like nice people. I don't know. This guy, instead of a pocket square, he just puts his phone in there. He's got a pocket rectangle. I swear, I'm good at this comedy thing. You guys are just like, this is like a fever dream, you know? That was 15 minutes, y'all. Thank you very much.
Mr. Billy Willig, let's give him a nice round of applause. Stephen Jones, you want to come up?